Taurus, hi. Welcome back. Hopefully y'all are doing well. Let me start this timer. So today's reading is just going to be about what your person and you are thinking about each other. So let's get right to it. We're going to start with the situations deck here. Hopefully you all are doing really well. Getting ready for the winter time. I guess I'm ready for it. It is what it is. Where I live, I'm lucky enough to have the 4 seasons, and I like that. So it's all good for me. So Taurus, what is Taurus's person thinking about them? Let's get the scoop, shall we? Taurus. What is Taurus's person thinking about them, please? Let's do one more shuffle. All right. Taurus, what's your person thinking? They think that there's a lot of signs and symbolisms that attach you both to each other. There's always synchronicities with you both. Beautiful start. Love affair, dirty little secret. Are you the mistress or Mr.? What's the male version of mistress? Are you having a love affair with somebody that's married? I don't know. Maybe you're just having fun with each other. Gossip. So they feel like you're gossiping about them, or possibly can't see that, or possibly they feel like your friends are gossiping, or maybe because this is them toward you. So maybe maybe they have people gossiping about you to them. Journal. That came in the last reading too. Writing, diary, keeping notes. So they may be keeping notes about you. Maybe there's a lot of frustrations or confusion that they're dealing with, and so they are taking notes. Or maybe they're keeping tabs of like what they feel is a little shady going on. Who knows? Whatever's going on, they're feeling like they're ready to explode. They might be frustrated with the situation between you two right now. Wish. I think they're wishing that things would balance out more for you both. They feel like if either you guys like to go out, or maybe they feel like you go out, and when you go out, you have secrets and you might step out of the relationship. They might feel like being with you might be a risk, like they're taking a gamble by being with you. Crushed, sad, broken, feeling alone. So something must have happened with you both. Maybe there was deception within the relationship, and they wish that things could turn around. Maybe they're just really insecure, and they have trust issues. What does Taurus want to tell, what does Taurus, I don't know why I can't talk all of a sudden. What does Taurus want to tell their person? What does Taurus want to tell their person, please? Taurus, what do you want to tell your person? Let's get this to where you can see it. All right, Taurus, what do you want to tell your person? I was asked to cut it 3 times now. Taurus, you want to tell your person that you feel like you both are soulmates, which goes pretty well together with the last spread of synchronicities. So you feel like there's a soul connection between you two. You feel like you might be in the middle of a divorce, or you're finally making a final decision to put a lid on the relationship because there's no, you guys are bumping heads too much. Damn, nightlife came out again. Maybe alcohol is getting in the way. Maybe you feel like, maybe you both met out in a club or out in a bar, or, you know, doing something. How are all the same cards coming out? You saw me shuffle and cut the deck. Pressure cooker. Family. So you see, you either have a family with this person, or you see that you could have a family with them. Maybe family is getting in the way. But that's under soulmate. So magnetic. So you do have a magnetic pull toward each other. It could be healthy, it could be unhealthy. From what it looks like here, it could be like an unhealthy magnetic pull, like because you are soulmates, and you do feel like family to each other, or at least you feel that way about them. You have this magnetism toward each other, but it's not working out because irreconcilable differences, like you just both bump heads, and it might have to be due with like too much partying. It's not like leading to a stable relationship. Sold. So you might be moving out of the house. Maybe you both live together and you're just like, I can't deal with this anymore. Maybe they're gambling too much and gambling all the money away, and you're just like, I gotta get out. Crickets. So it looks like you both are, you don't either, you might not be hearing from them, or because we got the crickets, or you're not talking to each other. And it might be because it's making you mad. It's making you mad. Or every time you guys talk, it turns into a fight. And so now you have to be silent. And I think a lot of it has to do with just maybe we'll go deeper, but maybe your soul contract is done now. It's expired. But I do feel that there's like partying getting in the way. Wanting to indulge in extracurricular activities. So let's get a little deeper here. All right, Taurus. What does Taurus's person want to say to them? What does Taurus's person want to say to them? Taurus's person, please. Taurus's person. Taurus's person. What do they want to say to them? Okay. I fear that you will reject me. So they want to reach out, but they fear you're not going to have it. I scared myself that day. So if there is alcohol and drugs involved, it might be that there's tempers that get out of control. I know I made a mistake, so they must have done something that really upset you, and you didn't imagine it. Came out in the last reading too. Okay. Maybe they shocked you with their poor behavior. You are not a part of my plan. Well, that's not true, because soulmates are a part of our plan, whether we realize it or not. It's, maybe they're just over it. Maybe they're just I feel like they're kind of going back and forth right now of how they feel. I forgive you. What did you want from me? So it's like you're wanting more from the relationship, and when they get in their toxic behavior, they might throw tantrums, say things they shouldn't say, hurt your feelings. They do feel bad for it. And I think a lot of this is stemming from insecurities. Like, they're afraid to get close to you because they're afraid you're going to leave them. Especially after, like, this turmoil has happened or this argument or whatever. Like, now they're like, there's no way they're going to forgive me. I crossed the line. In that moment, I didn't care. Yeah. That's what happens when you're drunk or on drugs and you don't have the right state of mind, right? All right. What does Taurus want to say to their person? Pretty sure I said it the right way before, but that last spread was, what does Taurus's person want to say to you? So hopefully I said it correctly and didn't confuse you. So now we're doing, what does Taurus, you, want to say to your person? What do you want to say to your person, Taurus? What does Taurus want to say to their person, please? One more shuffle. Okay. What does Taurus want to say to their person? I want to tell you so much. Thank you for leaving me. So you've had enough. You still want to say something. But it's like every time you say something, it turns into an argument. I know more than you think. So you might have found out about a third party. I didn't pull any third party cards, did I? Trying to remember if that was your reading or Aries reading. Wasn't there a fair? Didn't I pull a fair? I hope you're happy. So you're pissed. You're pissed at them because they crossed you. Seems like I'm getting the feeling that they do this often. You don't trust them. Trust your intuition, Taurus. You can't come with me. I do wish you well. Damn, Taurus, you're like done. Done. Yeah. Trust your intuition, and I'm sorry. Because it does take two, right? It takes two in relationships to tango. We're not all perfect. We all do stuff. We all have triggers. We all have to work with each other through our triggers. And if both parties aren't willing to work through it, then there's really nothing you can do. And those triggers turn into fights, and those fights can get ugly. I'm going to pull the Kipper real quick. Taurus, please. Taurus and their person. Taurus and their person, please. I just keep hearing follow your intuition. Don't stay in a toxic relationship. If you're hurting more than you're feeling good, you need to leave. It looks like you both are partying, possibly, for some of you. You both are exhibiting the devil card traits, which is addiction, obsession, compulsion, just negative qualities. So, all right, Kipper, what do you have to say to Taurus about this relationship, please? Skipper, what do you have to say about this relationship, please? If nothing flies out, I will just cut the deck. Okay. We'll cut the deck. I'm just going to do 2 here. Unexpected income. That's good. Maybe you're focusing on your money. Maybe you both are focusing on your money. Maybe one of you has to move to make more money. The relationship, if you want it to work, needs more courtship. You both need to court each other more. Maybe it isn't you. Maybe they need to court you more. Maybe, vice versa. Maybe somebody else is coming into your path who wants to court you, and they're going to be bringing in unexpected income. Or, new people don't usually bring in unexpected income, right? It's not like they're like, here, take my money. But eventually it could lead to that. Imprisonment, so you feel like you're in a prison with this person because it's toxic. Definitely think like if you're not on a break, you need to just take a break, maybe indefinitely. Maybe you're in prison within your own mind. Main female. Main male. So you have a pair here. Mature woman. There might be a third party in this, or there could be a woman that's getting in the way of your relationship that maybe is a parental figure or something, giving the wrong advice to each other. Maybe there's a female that's stepping in because she sees that the relationship is toxic and she wants you out of it. Let's get some tarot real quick. See how much time we have here. Cool, we're on time. Get these out of the way. If there is alcohol and drugs involved, it's definitely good to separate, because 2 people that are imbalanced and intoxicated, it can be a disaster, especially if you're going through a lot of hard times with each other right now. It's better to just not communicate when you're both in that state of mind. Maybe that's how you both met and it became just like this unhealthy pattern. And, all right, Spirit, what do you want to say to Taurus about this relationship, please? Okay. Nine of Cups. The World. 3 of Swords, 8 of Cups, 5 of Swords, the Devil. Didn't I mention the Devil earlier? 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. So what this is telling me is that injustice. You have to focus on your own self right now. You have to be self-reliant. Take your power back. Once you do that, you'll be able to have your 10 of Cups, your fulfillment, whether that be by yourself or with somebody else. But with the 9 of Cups, it's like being abundant, being satisfied, all that good stuff, but with yourself. It's asking for you to do some self-love, some self-serving things to help cleanse you of all of this toxic energy that you've accumulated within this relationship. Because if not, you're just, with the world, you're just going to keep repeating these cycles. So there's something, you're being asked to cut out something toxic, whether it be one thing or a bunch of things, because if you keep repeating these cycles, you're just going to keep getting the Three of Swords. You're just going to keep getting hurt and heartbroken. So until you find that true, and it's asking you also to walk away. It's asking you to walk away from these cycles of not caring about yourself because you're so worried about this toxic relationship. Because it's just hurting you. It's just one sword in the heart after another. And it's because, it's there's fighting, there's arguments going on, there's pettiness, winning at all costs with the Five of Swords. It's unhealthy. It's mind games. It's confusion. And then you have the Devil. And I think, a lot of these arguments and bickering and everything is stemming from toxic behavior. Doesn't it always, though, But I'm feeling like it has to do with addictions. So I don't know if there's somebody, you or somebody else, who's addicted to something, even each other, but I'm feeling like, because with this Nine of Cups, there's a bunch of wine glasses there. And she's happy, but this is asking you to throw away the toxicity, focus on yourself, and move away from this toxic relationship, at least for now. Because once you do that, you're going to be able to really start focusing on your craft and focusing on what benefits you in the long run. And then you'll have like a full cup to share with the Queen of Cups. You'll have, and then with Justice, you'll find something that's healthy and balanced. Because even if this relationship started off unhealthy, it's probably going to end unhealthy. And so, and if you got into this relationship with somebody and it was toxic, unless you both heal together and you both like evolve together spiritually, which is very unlikely. That's the only word I can think of. But I mean, it can happen, but it's rare. But just focus on yourself and finding your balance. Find your grounding. Because right now, in the state that I'm seeing what this reading is, it's not about anybody else now. It's about you recovering and figuring out what your toxic behaviors are so that you can start healing. And then you'll get justice. Once you start healing, you're gonna get Nine of Pentacles, which is money, success, balance, groundedness. You'll get your time back, instead of like wallowing in confusion from all this toxic behaviors. It's like being in a pool that should be clean and should be like have minerals, like somebody pooed in it, It's kind of hard to enjoy a beautiful emerald mineral pool when somebody pooed in it. And that is your toxic behavior, All right. Let's get a few more messages. Learn from spiritual experiences. You are being called to to reach out to source, your higher power, God, whatever it is, Jesus, whatever it is that you are connected to, and to learn from your experiences and see your spirit grow within those lessons. And it always starts with self-love, self-care. Each toxic behavior that you cut away from your life is going to bring you up more spiritually. You're going to start having more beautiful moments and being able to appreciate the good things in life. Stay rooted and grounded. Pretty sure I said that before too. So you are a Taurus, but you are, an earth sign, but you are able, you have the ability, especially depending on your chart, if you're grounded or not. We all get ungrounded sometimes, some more than others, but this is asking you to ground yourself. Again, I keep going back to the alcohol and the drugs, or sex, or whatever addiction that takes you away from the pain that you're feeling, or, that stuff you need to feel that pain, but also stay rooted and grounded while you're doing it. Don't go and drink a bottle of vodka and then try to feel your pain. That's not the way to do it. And hold your space. Don't allow other people to distract you from your goals of healing. In this relationship, you need to stand your ground, stay grounded, pull away, and start working on yourself. Hold your space and remember who you are. Because whatever this relationship is, from what I see, has made you disconnect from who you are. And that's a shame, because we're all unique and special in this world, and we all have our place and our purpose. And if we allow other people, and I, trust me, I am not innocent in this. Like, I have a tendency of especially if I care about somebody, their actions will affect my emotions. And so that's something I'm working on. So you need to figure out like what you need to do to help you. It's not about the other person anymore. It's about you. Even if you have kids together and stuff, you have to be healthy so you can take care of your kids properly and show them the best version of you. Okay? So I hope that was helpful, Taurus. We'll see you soon. Good luck. Bye.